So you are getting such type of doubts. In order to clear those doubts, I am posting a small video on that so that you'll get clarity on this video and the basics. Right? Now we look into the basics. Okay. X cube plus y cube plus z cube equal to 0. Right? So this is the data given to us. Now I am going to differentiate this equation with respect to all the different axes for your better understanding and to get the clarity on the variables. Right? Now I am going to differentiate this equation with respect to x. Sir, what is this with respect to x? It means while differentiating any variable, you need to get permission from x. Right? Now, the first variable over here is x cube. What is differential of x cube? 3x square. Now, the variable over here is x, and you need to get permission from x. So, the variable and the person who is giving the permission are same. So, no need to do anything over here. Now, y cube. Differential of y cube is 3y square. Right? Now, I need to differentiate the variable y, but I need to get permission from x. In this case, you will get dy by dx. Similarly, z cube. So, differential of z cube is 3z square into dz by dx equals to 0. I hope you understood this, because now we are differentiating the variable z, but you need to get permission from x. So dz by dx come. Now the same equation I am going to differentiate with respect to y. What do you mean by differentiate with respect to y? In this case, we need to get permission from y. So, differentiate x cube. X cube is 3x square into dx by dy. That is, you are differentiating variable x and getting permission from y. Next, differential of y cube is 3y square. Since variable and the person who is giving permission is also same, So no need to do anything after this. Then differential of z cube is 3z square into dz by, from whom we are getting the permission, y, which is dz by dy. Now, the last case, differentiating with respect to z. Now I need to get permission from z. So x cube will be 3x square into dx by dz plus, while differentiating y cube, 3y square into dy by dz plus, then z cube. Differential of z cube is 3z square. Since the variable and the person who is giving permission both are same, so no need to mention anything after that, which is equal to 0. So this is the basic understanding of differentiating with respect to any type of variable given to you. Right? I hope you understood with this. Now I'll do some example or some few easy problems for the better understanding of this concept. Right? First question, x cube plus y square plus 7 equals to 0. Right? Now you need to differentiate this term. Okay? Now differential of with, I am going to differentiate with respect to x. What is differential of x cube? 3x square. Right? Differential of y square is 2y into dy by dx, because you are differentiating with respect to x, you need to get permission from x. Differential of 7 is 0. Right? Now, most of you have a doubt. Sir, while differentiating x, y and z, okay, we are getting certain terms. But while differentiating 7, we are not getting answer. It becomes 0. See, a constant term cannot be differentiated. Understand very well. A constant term cannot be differentiated. While differentiating a constant term, you will get it as 0. Right? So, most of you are thinking that that is okay, but Can you give me an example so that I'll be able to remember this for very long time? Okay, right? See, differentiation is nothing but when a big task of work has been given to you, in before doing the big task, what you'll do a small task of it. From that small task you'll gain a knowledge, then you'll make it for the big task. That is integration, that we look into some other video, right? Now we'll go to the differentiation part, right? So whenever a big task has been given, when you find the value for small task, it is called as differentiation. For an example, I am giving you an manual work like finding the population of a town, right? I ask you to do manually. So we'll assume that the town has 10,000 streets in it, right? When you have 10,000 streets in it, can you find the population manually? Generally, it's very difficult task. So what you'll do, you'll find the population for one street, then you'll multiply that by 10,000, right? So while finding the population for one street is called as differentiation. Okay, I hope you understood with this. Okay, for next I'll give you another example. Suppose you are preparing rice in a pot, okay, not in pressure cooker. You are preparing rice in a pot. So while preparing rice, okay, after some time you may get a doubt that whether the food is cooked properly or not. So to check whether the food is cooked properly, what you'll do, we'll take one or two rice and we will press and see. If you are able to press the rice properly or it is crushable, the food is cooked well. Otherwise, the food is not cooked well, we will be heating the pot for some more time. Why you are checking with one or two rice? Better you can take all the rice and crush and see with your hands, no? Right? Because when you are crushing everything, everything will get wasted. So one or two rice is enough to check whether the full food is cooked or not. This is another example for differentiation. Okay, then one more example I will give you. This will be little funny. Okay, you are going to one sweets and snack shop. Okay, you are going to buy a mixture. Okay, so if you go to the shop, they'll keep the mixture in the top of the table. So what you'll do, you'll take one or two pieces from the mixture and you'll be eating to check whether it is tasty or not. So, because you are going to buy mixture in grams, so when you eat one or two mixture, it will not affect the shopkeeper much. But when you are eating when you are going to buy laddu, okay, one big size laddu like Tirupati laddu you are going to buy. Okay, you can't get one laddu and taste and see whether it is good or not. It cannot be taken as an sample. So in this case, you can understand that when it comes to mixture, you can take 2-3 pieces and eat. But when it comes to a laddu, you can't eat because laddu is calculated in numbers. That is numerical numbers like 2 laddus, 3 laddus in quantity. But when you come to the mixture part, you can measure in grams. So it will not affect them much. That is the difference between variable and constants over here. Variables can be differentiated with respect to any variable, but when it comes to constant part, you cannot differentiate a constant. So differential of constant term is 0 over here, right? Next, second question, x square y, y square x plus z cube equal to 4, right? Now I am going to differentiate this question with respect to y and with respect to z, right? First I am going to differentiate with respect to y. Okay, see, these two terms are in multiplication. That is, we can use product rule. So, u v dash difference of y is 1 and we are differentiating with respect to y. So, no issues. Then y differentiate x square, differential of x square is 2x into dx by dy. Since you are differentiating the variable x over here, but we are getting permission from y. Next step, y square, differentiate x, which is dx by dy, keep x as it is. Now differentiate y square, differential of y square is 2y, nothing will come because you are getting permission from y. Then differentiate z cube, 3z square into dz by dy equal to differential of 4 is 0. Why we are differentiating z by y? Because the variable over here is z and we are getting permission from y. Now, the same question I am going to differentiate with respect to z. Right? See very clearly, I am differentiating with respect to z. You can use same UV formula. X square differential of y is 1 into dy by dz, right? Y into, okay, v u dash. Now differentiate x square. Differential of x square is 2x into dx by dz plus, again UV method, y square. What is differential of x? Dx into dz. X. What is differential of y square? 2y into dy by dz plus z cube. So differential of z cube is 3z square. Here dz by dz will not come because the variable and the person who is giving permission both are same terms, so no need to bother on this. Equals to constant 4. As I said you, difference of a constant term is always 0. I hope you are clear with these basics of the variables, differentiating with variables x, y and z. Now I will teach you differentiating with angles, that is theta, right? Now we'll look into few more examples from this, right? So x equals to sine theta, okay, then y equals to cos cube theta, right? Now we are going to differentiate this term with respect to theta, right? So differentiating with respect to theta, right? Now I need to find the term dy by dx, then d square y by dx square. I need to find answer for these two data, right? First, we'll differentiate the term x with respect to theta. So, dx by d theta, that is, I am differentiating x by getting permission from theta. Difference of sine theta is cos theta. Then y. Differential of y is dy by d theta. Okay, now I need to differentiate the term cos cube theta. So 3 cos square theta chain rule, right? Then remove this power, differentiate cos theta. Differential of cos theta is minus sine theta. So minus 3 cos square theta into sine theta. Right? We need to find dy by dx. So dy by dx is dy by d theta into d theta by dx minus 3 cos square theta into sin theta. What is d theta by dx? Reciprocal of this term, which is 1 by cos theta. You can cancel cos thetas. So 3 cos theta into sin theta. This is dy by dx. Now I need to find the term d square y by dx square. See, most of the students will be able to do this step perfectly. But while coming to this step, they make silly mistake or errors. So understand this very carefully. Now my term is dy by dx equal to dy by dx equal to minus 3 cos theta into sin theta. Right? Now listen, I need to find d square by dx square. I am going to differentiate this with respect to x. Okay. Now I don't have x over here. Still you differentiate normally, right? So this can be taken as u and this is v. So formula is v u v dash plus v. Now differential of minus 3 cos theta is, if you differentiate cos theta, you get minus sin theta. So it becomes 3 into sin theta. So minus 3 cos square theta plus 3 sin square theta. Now you will get a doubt. So this is okay, but here we have differentiated with respect to x, but we don't have any variable x over here. So instead of that, you can put d theta by dx. That is, I need to get permission from theta But now I have taken permission from X. So this will balance your requirement. So what is dx by d theta? Cos theta. But when you need d theta by dx, which is 1 by cos theta. So bring this cos theta into the brackets, which is minus 3 cos theta plus 3 sin square theta by cos theta. If you feel you can leave with this step, or else you can simplify this. Sin theta divided by cos theta is tan theta into sin theta. So this will give you the better knowledge about how we are differentiating the term theta when x and y are given. I hope you have learned some basics from the concepts what has been taught in this video. Now I have taught you how to differentiate with respect to x, respect to y, z, theta and chain rule. Now you might have doubts in any other chapter or any other topic from your textbook. So if you need any clarification on those topics, just mention the topic in the comment section. I'll be posting video on the topic which you are asked, which you have doubt or which you have asked me to solve in the chapters which you have mentioned in the comment section. Okay. All the best. Study well. Please subscribe the channel and forward to your friends. Thank you.